still unknown what's happening. Unless they all throw it out at any minute, which it could happen, we've got to wait till the 6th of June. We've then got to wait for it to be ratified in December, and there's just too much uncertainty. What we need is for people to make their mind up what's happening and get on with selling good quality product in the UK.
What's interesting is that in the last few days, a number of the member states have come out with statements focusing on this particular issue, with the German Chancellor Angela Merkel maintaining her line that she endorsed here during her visit a few months ago to China, that she felt there should be more of a negotiated settlement rather than just introducing tariffs. I understand as well that the UK has come out and said that it is also in favour of a negotiated settlement rather than moving forward with tariffs. But the whole process is running at the moment, and we as myself as a board member of the European Photovoltaic Industry Association encourage people to wait for the process to get to a certain point where the member state consultation has completed, and then the Commission will come out with the results of that process.
There's a missing component, and governments aren't utilizing it, and they need to, and that is collaboration and negotiations, which is as an important part of the global trading system as litigation is. The European case has the potential to have a much more severe impact on certainly the European market, and then as a follow-through effect, the global market. And we're seeing the growth of trade litigation around the world. You have WTO case challenging India's local content requirement. You just had the WTO appellate panel confirm the initial decision that Canada's local content requirement violated Canada's trade obligations. So certainly a growth of litigation around the world. Now, the growth of litigation means that countries are using the rules. But again, what they're not using is they're not trying to find negotiated settlements, collaborated settlements. And we think that's critically important that enter the conversation.
Any types of trade barriers are bad for the industry. It will slow down the consolidation of the industry, and that's probably not the best solution. We still think free trading would be the best solution for everybody. For Chinese module manufacturers, I think if it comes out negatively to them, they will have to produce the modules outside of China. And they will also focus on markets outside of Europe as well, like the emerging markets, and also China, Japan, the US.
This is a burden for many suppliers, especially for tier 2 and 3. We expect, they are offering the lower price modules, and these prices will go up, and some of the business cases won't work. If you add an average 47% increase on a 50 euro cents module, you end up at 70 plus euro cents. And this is not acceptable for ground-mounted systems anymore in Germany and many other markets. So we have to be below 60 euro cents for the module. Otherwise, the ground-mounted segments won't work. Just keep in mind, if you're able to sell a module at 60 euro cents, where can you produce outside of China, being able to produce at or make a margin at 60 euro cents? And there are ways on that.